Hello, my name's Julie from Sandygate, and I will pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media. Well, welcome to episode 171. It's lovely to have your company today, and in today's vlog it's going to be crochet heavy this week with some hand sewing as well. And I think I've got one item that I can show you that I've bought. I have ordered something else, but I've only just ordered it, so it'll not be here probably for a day or two, but we'll see. Hope everybody's well. I hope you've been enjoying the weather that we've been having. I know around here this week's been somewhat cooler, which has been nice. I've been enjoying that, so I've had plenty to drink this week. So I've been making sure I'm well hydrated, but in my shop it is quite cold. So I've still been on the teas and the coffees this week with a bit of water, but yeah, my shop's lovely and cool in the summer. It's so nice, but this time of the year when the weather's a bit mixed, it's a bit chilly, and I am still sat there with a sweatshirt on or a cardigan on when people are coming in and out, and the first thing they say, oh, how lovely and cool it is in here, which it is cool, it's nice. But it's a little bit of a shock to the system when I go outside and I've got my sweatshirt on. But never mind. It's nice to have some sun, and I'll leave it at that because I don't like it too hot. So yes, this week I have been working away on crochet, and while I've been at work, in between customers and everything, I've been sewing on the cat quilt. So the cat quilt has all been done at work, and the crochet has been done at home. So I have been enjoying my crochet time at home this week. I've taken to actually sitting upstairs in an afternoon, you know, before tea time, especially before I have to put the tea on when Kevin's not in, because if I'm sat downstairs, I'm finding on the settee I am getting a bit of backache and a bit of shoulder ache now from being sat on there for so long. So I've moved upstairs and sat on the bed, which has been really, really nice, because I can listen to my audio book in peace and quiet. I can crochet and I have nobody interrupting me, and I don't make any mistakes now, which is fantastic. So I have got my coffee machine on, and I do allow myself 2 coffees off that machine in an afternoon, and that's sort of been me time. So then I'll get tea then, and if I still feel I need to do a bit more crochet, I've just been popping back upstairs for a little bit. So just depends what time Kevin comes in really, and then I'll pop back downstairs and sit with him for the rest of the evening and just chill out, which has been really, really nice. So last week I said I wanted to do or work on Fliss the Fox. Now this pattern, it's Crochet by Tasha from Etsy. It's a lovely pattern, so easy to do, and it has got the little basket and the flowers and the toadstool you can do, but I haven't done any of that. I've just been working on the fox, and I'm not going to show any pattern instruction, but you can see there you get all your little pictures of all the little bits and bobs. So I think that's the arms up there, yeah, the arms, and then you've got the ears, and then you've got the white part of the nose. So it's all detailed, and then you've got it there showing how it all goes together. So she shows you every stage of what you're doing, and it's really, really good. So then we've got the toadstool part there. So I think this is probably the 3rd pattern I've got off her, and I recommend the pattern. It's all in American terminology, but it is so easy to follow, so easy. So how did I get on with the fox? Did I get him done? Yes, I got him done. How cute is that? He feels quite firm. Crocheting in the chunky that I used, it was a bit of a shock to the system to go back to sort of acrylic yarn, but I did enjoy it. My fingers were a little bit sore because I've been used to working with chenille yarn. So I can hear something outside. I don't know. And yeah, absolutely loved it. The only part of the pattern, this part, I just didn't understand how she's done it, to be honest. It just totally confused me. So I could see the shape on the pattern, and I just thought, right, let's just crochet away here and start off here, add stitches on, work my way up until I've got a length I think it's right. So that was the only bit I struggled with. Like I said, I just didn't understand it at all. But somebody who's more advanced than me will probably have no trouble with it. But I did struggle crocheting with the black. I was crocheting blind, really. I could not see it at all. But you know, there's only like little bits on the ears, the paws, the arms, and the legs. And he's got this gorgeous tail, and you know, the tail I've stitched on in the perfect position because the tail makes him stand up, so he's freestanding on the worktop. So he's been sat on my desk next to the computer all week, and it's just lovely to see. He's got his little nose. So yeah, actual safety eyes. So yeah, absolutely love him. And I might have a look and see what other patterns she's got to see if there's anything different that I'd like to do. But yeah, I mean, I think the arms and the body, it's all sort of same standard on her patterns by the looks of it for the animals. So yeah, see what she's got. So that was the first thing I got done. Then the next crochet bit I got done was Billy the Bear. This is one of the little, I think it's the Love kits that I've got, but they're in cotton, so they only come out about that big, I think. Which, like I said, the cottons, it's just a bit hard for my fingers, but you get everything in the kit. So I thought, right, I would like to do this in a different yarn. So I used the chenille chunky. Oh, I can't remember which one it is. This might be the snuggly one. I forgot what it's called now. That I've got in the shop, and it's great. It's the size of my head, which it's certainly come out a lot bigger than I thought. But it's so cute. I absolutely love this. So I had this sat on my desk as well. So he's a nice little porker. So easy to crochet. I could have probably dropped down a hook size, another hook size, because what was it? I can't remember what it said on the ball band. It might have been the 6.5, and I think I dropped down to a 5.5. So I think I probably could have dropped down a little bit, you know, a little bit smaller. But I thought, no, we'll stick with this. I know what I'm doing here. And yeah, really like that. So I'm going to find somewhere for him to sit in the shop, because like I said, the pattern, I do have that in the shop. So yeah, now I want to make some more of the other kits up that I've got but using the chenille yarn. So yeah, what do you think, Phil? Do you think he's a nice, do you think he looks like a bear? Because I mean, it looks like the pattern. It looks like the pattern. So yeah. So the pattern, that is American terminology as well. But yeah, love that. Right, I'm just going to have a little drink of water. I can feel my throat's getting a little bit dry. Oh, that's better. And then I did show you last week this ice cream. And I said if I had time, I would try and have a go. Well, I did have time. So, and I have made it. It is so nice. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I know when I was crocheting this and we were getting wider and wider, and I'm thinking, my gosh, this is this is getting quite big, because I think when I got to about here, I've got 60 stitches on, and it was a part ball of this yarn, and it might have been my tension, because for the yarn it does say, I don't know if it's a 6 or 6mm hook, it does say, but in the pattern it does tell you to use, let me just check, it does tell you to use a 4mm hook, and I'm thinking, I'm never going to manage this. It's going to be, the hook's going to be too small for the yarn. But I did the comb first and it came out really, really nice, quite dense. I could make out the stitches. It was okay, so I was quite pleased at how firm this came out. So I started on this and I'm thinking, it's getting wider and wider. This is never going to fit on my cone, it's going to be too big. So when I got to here, the widest part, I decided not to do 2 rows. I thought, because we're just getting too big here, and then of course you take it in. So I put an extra row in at the decreased part to make it actually fit on top of my cone, which it did. So I think I was a bit tighter on the cone, and on the ice cream part I think I slackened off a little bit, and it worked out okay. So yet again, it's quite big. So safety eyes, and I just crocheted the mouth in, and I have put 1 or 2 sprinkles on, like a cerise pink and a pale pink. So yeah, I still would like to do another one at some point. I'm not going to do it just yet, but I'd like to do like a chocolate mint one. I've got the mint coloured chenille yarn, definitely, and I've got a bit of, I think I've got a bit of this left, or something a little bit darker. I could do a drip for the top, like a fudge cream. It's that, or I'll have to see if I've got some, actually I might have some chocolatey brown double knit there. I don't know, I'll have to sort something out, but it's it's turned out really cute. So I'll have to find somewhere in the shop to hang this or stand it. Could do with like a little stand for it really, but I'll find somewhere to put it. But yes, like I said, it's bigger than what I thought it was going to be. But it's still nice. It's still nice, I do like it. Right, well before I show the sewing, I think I'll just share with you what I bought, because it's crochet related. I have bought this crochet pattern off Etsy, the goose, and this is by Better Bee, so you can see it just there. So this is a no sew pattern, so this is going to test my skill a little bit, because I've not really done a no sew on something of this size. I mean, the little pig I did, that was a no sew, and I did struggle with that, especially with the ears. I'm just hoping that I can manage to do it, but there are quite good instructions, as you can see there. Oops, I'll show the QR code. Yeah, there's QR codes here which I've not checked out yet for a video tutorial, so that should be interesting. I just don't have any chunky white yarn. What I've got on the shelf, I've got some white, but I haven't got a yellow. So I thought, as I've got the jelly bean, what colour is this? This is butterscotch, and I thought that will do for the beak and the feet. So I've ordered 2 balls of the white, because I haven't got any in the shop, so I've ordered 2 balls of the white, and this is what I'm going to be doing. Now, I might make this for me, but as both my granddaughters are starting to crochet, I thought I might do this one for the eldest one, because she seems to have taken to liking the goose, because she's got a goose bag, a backpack goose bag. It's a really fairy chunky little, well, chunky goose backpack that she bought off Adele, and I thought, oh, that's a nice idea. I could actually make her a crocheted goose, even though she's sort of started to crochet. Both her and her sister have started to crochet, but I did see her last weekend, and she said she was struggling a bit with it. So it's like, well, would you like me to help you out and show you how to do? Because she wants to do a granny square blanket, and I thought, well, that's not going to be too hard. But I have never shown anybody to crochet in my life. That is not my area. Sewing is more for me. So this is going to be fun. But you know, I can show her how to do it. I'm sure she can sit and watch me, sit at the side and watch how I do it, and show her the basics of crocheting a granny square, because like I said, she wants to make a blanket for her bed. So I think we'll start off with just solid colour, and then once she's got the hang of that, we'll introduce changing the colour, so that should be fun. Yeah, so it would be nice to see as well if she can actually do enough squares, you know, because children, they get a bit bored, don't they, sometimes when they are learning something new. But it would be nice if she stuck to it, and I hope she does. So I will give her as much help as I can. And then we'll have to see if the youngest granddaughter's struggling, see if she needs a bit of help. But yeah, I mean, the youngest one had the pig for her birthday, but if she wants something making, I'll make her something as well. I've got to treat them both there, haven't we? But I'm not really sure what the youngest one's into, to be honest. She likes a lot of different things. So yes, so hopefully at some point I'll get started on that colour, and then I will just wait for the white to come. I'm glad there's some QR code here to go to the tutorials, and it'll give me a helping hand, so hopefully I can do this. I'm sure I can. I'm looking forward to having a go anyhow. Right, so the last thing I've actually got to show you this week is the sewing that I've been doing. So this is the cat stack. Like I said, I've been doing this at work this week, and I have actually got more done on it than I thought I would. Now excuse the rustling, I've got to find it out. Which I can't do, so just give me a second. Sorry about that. I'd put the quilt bit in a bag. I thought I'd left it at work. Right, it is a little bit scrunched up, so apologies for that. But I've got all the cats done. I've got the little quilted panel done, and I have started on the stem and the leaves on the bottom. So it's coming along, so all I've got to do are the stems and the leaves and the hearts all the way around, and then I can get it put together and maybe quilt it. We'll see. We'll see. I might just go around. I mean, it just show you hand quilting on the pattern around the cat, so I might be able to do that as well, and then get it all put together really. So that is my plan for next week, is to work on this, get it finished, then it's another thing off my list. And I've decided I'm going to hang it in the bedroom, at the back of the bed type of thing, because I've got one or two things I want to make that I can hang up there. So, and I love my cats, so this will be going in the bedroom. But it was really quite simple to do. I mean, stitching all the pieces on, it's like a plique stitch, so it's very quick and easy to do. and yeah, I just used the pattern panel to actually put everything together. I've used a little bit of the glue stick that I've got, and it made life a lot easier, so it's going to need a little bit of a press before I continue sewing. So I've just managed to get 2 leaves sewn on, both the stems and the heart sewn on. So yeah, so that is going to be my job for next week, get it all finished. So I'm really pleased with it. So I hope you like it, and I hope you're looking forward to seeing it finished, because I know I am. Oh, nice. Well, I think that's all I've done this week, which really is probably quite a bit, really. I think I'm quite pleased with the amount of crochet I've got done this week. Not done any housework this week. I've just been crafting all week. So as it's afternoon time, it's not tea time yet, so I've got a little bit of time. I will probably go and catch up on a bit of housework now, run the vacuum round, a little bit of dusting. That's all. The washing's all done, the washing's all put away. Jake helps out with that, so that's good. Yeah, then I think I'm going to spend a little bit of time in the kitchen then. I have got some ice cream to make. I've got grated cheese. Well, no, I haven't got grated cheese. I've got 2 big blocks of cheese that I want to grate and get in the freezer before I forget to do it, because I like grated cheese to have it ready in the freezer. So it's there for pizzas, quiche, cheese on toast, whatever we want, or macaroni cheese. And if I've got time, I'd like to make some, well, I need to make a little bit of room in the freezer to see if I've got enough space to make up a few pots of macaroni cheese for teas and things like that. So that's sort of what I'm going to be going off and doing before tea time, after I've edited this video as well. So thank you for joining me this week. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. If you have, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a like and a comment. It's always lovely to hear what you think about what I'm doing and things like that. And if there's anything you'd like to see happening on the vlog, just let me know. It's always nice to have other suggestions. So take care everyone, have a lovely crafty week, and I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.